Hello, Capricorn. Welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for the first half of October. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled. As always, I will shuffle live. During meditation, Spirit showed me an equation. It was like not an actual, like a physical equation, but it was like you trying to solve an equation. And what I got from that is the fact that you got the answer, but you didn't like the answer. So you keep reworking the problem to get the result that you want. Okay. And the key of that was the fact that it's not adding up. Something's not adding up. So stop trying to make it to add up. Like, you've already solved it. You recognize that it doesn't add up. So reworking it isn't going to change the outcome. It's still going to be the same. So whatever that means for you, that's what they're talking about. Okay. It's time to stop reworking a problem that needs to just, basically this is saying accept the result and move on. Okay. With this lizard card, which was your October card, I'm getting that you've outgrown the skin you're in, but you're not shedding it. Okay. Some of you may feel, or not may feel, some of you may think you are shedding it. Like you believe it to be true, but really you're not. What I'm hearing is that you're distracting yourself. Okay? You're distracting yourself. What you're doing is just distracting yourself, and you're not really addressing the real problem, addressing that needs to be changed. You're not diving into yourself to solve that, whatever that is, because you've outgrown something here. Outgrown yourself, outgrown a situation, outgrown something. But again, back to that equation, it's like you're reworking it to try to make it fit. You know, if you've outgrown something, it doesn't look right on you anymore. Do you know what I mean? That's what I got with this lizard and regeneration card. All right. I'm not trying to call you out, Capricorn. I think we've all been there. Sometimes we don't want to face something that's right in front of us. And, you know, that's just what it is. But sometimes we just have to face hard issues and we have to stare at it in the face and go, okay, it's time to move on. And it's hard. It's very, very difficult to do that. I know when a good friend of mine passed, and, you know, I didn't want to admit how they passed, why they passed, etc., but you have to face it. Do you know what I mean? It's maybe nothing that drastic. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't live your life, but that just came to mind. So I feel like that was important to say. Okay. And I don't know if you can see that the shadows right now, it's actually bright outside. So the fact that there's shadows in here is telling me that there's shadows that you need to, you know, cast aside. Do you see how like it's getting dark and light? Do you see that? Not to mention that your last card is, okay, your last card is all of these. I wasn't going to take them, but Spirit said, no, you're going to. So I'm going to. We have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is important. We have to put this here. Yeah, speaking of transformation. Yep. Wow. Okay. It looks like, oh boy. All right. It looks like this is your story. Your reading is going to be slightly different from others. Let's see where this is going to take us, and then I'll decide how we're going to proceed here. All right. The bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to show off how independent you are, how individualistic you are, how, I can fend for myself. Thank you very much. Kind of an energy. But even though that's true, it still feels like you want companionship. You want this job. You want this friend. You want this, whatever that is, whatever that bird symbolizes. I think it's a falcon, right? Whatever that falcon symbolizes to you. Although you are free to do whatever it is you want, independent to do whatever it is you want, bold enough to do whatever it is you want, there's something that you want to be tied to, or you are tied to. Right? Take it how it resonates. All right, we have the Nine of Cups, Ace of Swords, Prince of Wands, and Death. It feels here that there's a sense of FU. I feel like that's the mindset, like an FU kind of a mindset. Like, you know what? You don't want to come celebrate with me? Fine. I'll celebrate all by myself. And look at this Nine of Cups. This person is celebrating. There's 9 cups there. Well, 8 cups. He's holding the 9th one. But this guy is just like, I'll celebrate me. I'll go do things on my own. Again, reaffirming that independence, but there's also a sense of loneliness attached to it. Ooh, Capricorn. With this Ace of Swords, I'm getting, remember I said like that big FU? I feel like this is a continuation of that. I feel like there's a lot of bitterness inside right now. Or maybe not bitterness, but just like sourness, something that's going on, that this is an energy you need to let go of. I'm not trying to call you out, Cappies. I'm not. But I feel like you've been hurt in some way, shape, or form, or you've been taken advantage of in some way, shape, or form, whether it's at work, in a relationship, in a friendship, in family, whatever this looks like. It feels like you just want to give everybody the middle finger. I feel like there's so much. I feel like you're drowning in everybody's like asking you for stuff. And you're like, what about me? Like, what about me? How come no one takes care of me? Why do I have to be the only one that takes care of me and take care of you and do this and do that? And all I want is peace. All I want is to relax. Like, I feel like everybody wants from you. And it feels like all you really want is peace, a little love, a little attention, a little gratitude. And I feel like that's why you're kind of angry on the inside, because you're drowning in everything that you have to do, and you're barely keeping it together is what I'm hearing. Like you're barely keeping it together. Like you're always on the go, 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 go. I got this to do, that to do, that to do that. And then at the end of the day, really all you want to do is you're just so exhausted. You're just so exhausted. And you want, deep down, you want things to change. Deep down, you want the overall situation to change. You want yourself to change. You want to not be exhausted. You don't want to be feeling the way you feel. Holy smokes. Look, there you are, always worried. The Seven of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Look, 2 aces. I just now noticed that. Oh, 3 aces. Holy crap. How did I miss that? I was so involved in your story that I didn't even look at these cards. Holy cow. 7 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel in reverse, and Ace of Cups. Wow. All right, so if you have a question, the answer is yes. Okay? Because we have 3 aces all upright. Wow. We have 3 of the 4 aces. That's pretty solid. The only one that you don't have is the Ace of Wands. Yeah, here you are, always constantly doing the work. You're the worrier. You're the one that does this. You're the one who does that. You're the one who organizes everything. And it just feels like you're kind of tired of it. You just want a new beginning. You're just like, can someone just take this off of my plate, please? Like, can anybody just take this off my plate, please? Because that would be great. But here you are, just around and around and around and around in this endless cycle. Like, all you want is time, attention, and love. I mean, it's not, you're not asking for much. You're asking for the basic minimum, is what I'm hearing. Like, you're asking for the bare minimum. You're not asking for too much. It's just, why aren't you getting it? 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Yeah. Like, yeah, for sure. Like, the return on investment in whatever this situation is definitely not balanced. Like, for sure. And overall, you're definitely discontent with this situation. Holy smokes. Yeah. Yeah, you are. I mean, I tasted it. I tasted the bitterness up here. Like I said, you've outgrown this situation, but it's like you still keep doing the things. It's like there's no repercussions for those who don't help at work, in a relationship, or whatever that looks like for you. There's no repercussions for them. The only repercussion is you losing your ish, and they're like, well, why are you so mad? And you're like, are you joking me right now? Like, that's oh my gosh. Like, I'm frustrated for you. Holy smokes. Okay, 2 more, please. 1 more, please. There it is. Yeah. 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. You're juggling so much you're exhausted. You're just exhausted. You're juggling so much, you're exhausted. I feel like oftentimes you want to have a conversation when you are in a calmer demeanor or a calmer state of mind. But it feels like you have this conversation with yourself first, like you play it out in your mind, like what the outcome is going to look like before you decide to have that conversation or not. I feel like you, with this Eight of Cups, I want a card for this Eight of Cups because it feels like you're not walking away from a situation. I feel like you're just stepping away, really stepping away to find out what the result is. But I don't feel like you fully walk away. I feel like this is a constant, a recurring situation. Like you pull back and then they're like, oh, why aren't you paying attention? Or why aren't you doing as much work as you did? Or whatever this looks like. And you're like, oh, I am needed, so I'm going to do this. And I'll repeat the cycle all over again. Again, you've outgrown it, but you don't leave. Again, you're acting as if you're independent, you're strong, you're this, you're that. Not to say that you're not any of that, you are, but within this situation, it just feels like you're in this hamster wheel. That's just what it feels like. You're in this hamster wheel. I don't know what this is for you, but gosh, it's exhausting. Yeah, you're definitely not leaving it. You're not going away from it. You're like, I'm walking away, but no, you really aren't. You're not walking away from it at all. There's your Ace of Wands. Remember I said the only thing that was missing was the Ace of Wands? There it is, but in reverse. As much as you're wanting a new beginning or a change, the change isn't happening. And whomever is involved here, whether it's a boss, a friend, a family member, a partner, a lover, whatever this is, they're not getting it. Like, they're not getting it. Or, I should say, if they are, they're doing the bare minimum to keep you there, and then they drop the baton. Again, it just feels like there's an endless cycle here. It's frustrating as all get out is what it is. Holy cow, Cappies. What a crap situation. High Priestess. Very interesting because I saw the High Priestess here in this deck when I was pulling out the card, but it didn't pop out, so I only took this one, and here it is again. And I feel like this is showing you that you know exactly what this situation is. You know exactly what's happening. You know that you've outgrown something. You know that something isn't working. But you stay. What the hell? But you stay. Eight of Cups, the Magician, Hierophant, both, and Eight of Coins, all three in reverse. I do see you walking away. But I don't feel like you want to. You walk away from whatever commitment this is because you're tired of figuring things out. Like I said, with that equation, you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to get your answer. You're trying to get an answer, and you go back and rework it over and over and over again until you just say, yeah, I can't. This isn't. It's not adding up. 2 and 2 does not equal 5. You know, I just noticed that we have the bookends of 8 and 8. And here, it's funny because this one's walking away and this one's internal. Eights are my infinity sign, and it feels like, and to me, it's also like things kind of falling into place, and I feel like this is you saying, I'm getting it now. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Like things are kind of settling in your mind. Okay, I get it. Or maybe settling emotionally. Okay. Oh, look, we have 2. Both cards of exploring. The Wildling and the Explorer. You know, with the Explorer, funny how I just talked about your heart and your emotion. Well, I don't think I said heart. I think I said emotions. Like things are, like you're seeing it. Like you're really seeing it. You're really feeling it. Things are aligning, like you're, like, again, falling into place. Like things are, it's clicking now is what I'm getting. It's clicking now. And it feels like you do need to go and explore new options. Whatever, again, in whatever situation this looks like. For some of you, you just need to cut cords in regards to a certain situation, whatever that situation looks like for you. Others, you have to follow your true north. Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. You know, what I'm getting with this particular card is the fact that it's time to go make a new dream. This dream, whatever this was, no longer works. It's time for you to create something new. Build something new. Is it going to be work? Yeah. Are you possibly upset after all of the hard work, time, and effort that a spider puts into creating this gorgeous web? It's very disappointing when an outsider or a gust of wind or whatever comes and destroys it. But the spider also can say, okay, I will rebuild. It will be a brand new web. That's the lesson here. It's time to, oh my gosh, thank you, Spirit. It's time to cut something out, go in a new direction. It's time to rebuild. I mean, do what you want, Capricorn. It is your life. You can do whatever it is you want to do. I'm just telling you what the cards are saying here, my dear ones. Okay? I hope this did resonate. If it did, like, share, subscribe, and comment. And until we meet again, bye.